We found AEDs are not required at your kid's school or when they visit for an away game. Our investigation discovered an effort to mandate AEDs, and in order to study the issue, we're sidelined. This is not your average practice.
Ready, up.
As well as bumps and blocks.
Ready. Coach, Rylan collapse.
Coach Linnea Strasser also had her team show us how they drill for an emergency.
Somebody go get the AED.
Like if a player collapses, sudden cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death in student athletes. How long does that take?
We spend about 15 minutes at the beginning of every season.
Good job, girls.
This practice is personal. 2 years ago, Coach Strasser's son Drew needed the AED right outside this gym.
If he hadn't had the AED put on him, he wouldn't have survived.
Drew survived, but in LaPorte, Jake West did not.
There doesn't go a day, a second that he's not in my mind and obviously on my heart.
Jake's mom, Julie, now works to prevent sudden cardiac arrest in communities and schools.
No doubt in my mind and in my heavy heart, lives will be saved. So please vote for this bill.
In 2023, Indiana lawmakers passed Jake's Law to improve school AED access and education.
Everyone stand clear.
Now teachers, coaches, and school staff must have CPR and AED training.
Shock delivered. Begin CPR.
But the law stopped short of requiring schools to have these machines. Instead, lawmakers promised to study the issue and sent schools a voluntary survey. Only half responded.
Do you think that's a survey done in good faith?
No, I do not.
Senator Linda Rogers sponsored the bill. She, too, is disappointed with the report.
Right now, we don't know how many AEDs are in schools.
Right.
And we don't know how many schools actually have a plan to use them if they have them.
That's correct.
13 Investigates sent out our own survey to 125 central Indiana districts. 106 responded and reported having an AED in every school. 96 said one was at every practice game or other event on campus. A handful reported taking units to away games.
I understand no one wants to be overregulated, but when it comes to health and safety, that's number one.
Senator Rogers wants to strengthen Jake's Law, promising to file a bill that would require AEDs at school events and possibly emergency action plans. In 2013, when Jake died, there was an AED, but in the coach's office, not near the field where he collapsed.
Not judging or blaming anyone. They didn't know any better.
But now?
It's not good enough. All that talk is not enough. We need to see the action. We need to make sure that these kids are protected every day when they go to school.
So here's the thing. Every district is different. Some have really taken the initiative and not only have several AEDs, but also do drills to prepare students and staff. If you want to know how many AEDs your school has and if they have a policy or plan, look for this story in the 13 Investigates section of our website. Sierra Putman, 13 Investigates.